maybe in another life, things work out differently. Maybe they stay. Maybe you didn't lose them, right? Maybe the timing was right, but you say the right words. Maybe you say the right words. Maybe life didn't pull you in opposite directions. And sometimes that thought hurts more than the actual ending. Because it's not just about losing someone, it's about imagining a version of life where things didn't have to end at all. Right? And honestly, most people don't talk about this kind of grief, the quiet kind. The what could have been kind. So today we are going to talk about letting go of the life that only exists in your mind. By the way, I wore a gown today. It's a pink dress. So yeah. The pain of, what if? The pain of what if. One of the hardest things in life is accepting endings that never felt finished. No closure, no final conversations, no proper goodbye, just distance and silence. And your mind fills the gaps with questions. What if I try harder? What if I met them later? What if I change? What if we were meant to be, just not now? And suddenly, you start living in alternate timelines, version of reality that feel softer than the one you are in, because imaginations is comforting. It gives you control over things that you lost control of. But the truth is, you cannot live in versions of life that doesn't exist, no matter how beautiful it feels in your mind. Right? So some things were never meant to stay. This is the part that hurts the most. Sometimes, it's not about the timing. It is not about effort. It is not about love itself. Some things simply don't last. Right? People change, paths bleed, lives evolves in a different directions, and that doesn't always mean something went wrong. It just means it was temporary. And I know that's hard to accept, because when something feels meaningful for you, you assume it should last forever, right? Some people are just lessons for you. Some are chapters, some are memories, and some are just moments that were never meant to become a lifetime in you, because it does not serve a purpose in you. That's why God removed them from your life. And honestly, that doesn't make it less real, okay? It just makes it complete in a different way. So I want you to stop living in alternate realities. The danger is not in remembering. The danger is in staying, Some people get stuck emotionally in a life that no longer exists. They replay conversations, reimagine outcomes, right? Recreate old feelings and all, and slowly they stop fully living the present. Because part of them is still attached to a maybe, Maybe if I waited, they will come back. Maybe if I change, they will come back. Maybe in another life. But you see, listen carefully. There's no other life you can access right now. Okay? You're not a ghost. You're not an alien. You have only one life right now. There's no another life with your stupid reality. What is it? Please don't think like that. Okay? There's no other life that you can access. You have only one life that you are right now. You are living in it. Only this one. Okay, so and your present life deserve your full attentions, not the version that lives only in your head. So because while you're mentally living in what could have been, okay, life is still moving forward without you. You know, whoever is it, maybe your ex or your past persons, your situations, past persons, or whoever is it, they have moved on. But why not you? Why can't you move on? That's the thing, okay? I'm so sorry that I shout, you know? Yeah, and that's how people lose time. Not in a big dramatic ways, you know? Oh, I'm sorry, it just dropped. Okay, yeah. So, closure is something that you create. Here's something most people never learn. Closure is not something that you always receive from the other party. Sometimes you have to create it. You may never get the apology that you want. You may never get the explanations that you want. You may never get the ending that you deserve. But you still get to move forward because peace is not dependent on answers itself. It's dependent on acceptance. So, and acceptance doesn't mean that you stop caring. It means you stop resisting reality. It means saying that this matter, you know, it's matter for you, but it's over now. Let's close the book. Let's close the chapter. Okay? Life moves forward. And honestly, once you do that, that's where healing begins. And you start transforming yourself. You start upgrading yourself. You start to improve yourself in terms of financially, in career-wise, okay? Mentally, physically, appearance-wise, whatever is it, okay? So that's where healing begins. Not when everything makes sense, but actually when you stop needing it. When you stop needing the closures that you seek from the other party, because it will never get. You will never get. Okay? And first off, they are not dumb, right? The third party or whoever is it, your past persons or whoever that you're dealing with, they are not dumb. They have brains. They have feelings. If they really matter, if they think that you are matter and prioritize you, they will give you a proper closure. If not, why you bother to find them, right? So maybe in another life things work out differently. Maybe you were loved better, you stay longer, maybe things didn't fall apart. But you know what, that's just illusion. That is just a stupid illusion. But in this life, it happened the way it did. Right? It happened. Don't live in the potential. Live in reality. Please. And that's the only versions you can grow in. So don't stay stuck in a story that only exists in your head. Let it live as a memory. Or if you feel that the memory is too hard for you, please, you can forget it. You can forget about it, or maybe you can just think that the persons, you can make them no longer exist in your brain as well. Because it is not a prison. Don't become a prison to that painful memories that you have. Because you deserve more than imagination and alternate timelines. No. Okay? You deserve your actual life. Alright? And maybe one day you will look back and realize it wasn't just about. Okay, so all of this, the healing and all, the main point is it was just you letting go. Learning how to let go and still move forward with softness in your heart. Because you are a kind and genuine person. So There's no maybe in another life of mindset or illusions that you have in your life, in your mind. There's no in another life maybe they will come back and all. No, there's no. Remove that. That's illusions. That's not gonna happen. You only have only this one life. So in this one, in your life right now, in your current reality, you still have a future awaiting for you. So much more things that are going to happen to you. So embrace it. Okay, and accept. That's all. Bye bye. Thank you so much for watching. Yeah. Bye bye.